Hey everybody, it's Mr. Loose, and today we're going to learn how to do a collage color match. A collage color match is basically you just finding different types of paper and matching the color that you see in that paper. So I've already gone through a magazine and picked 3 colors that I want to try and recreate. Now, we're not recreating the actual image itself, okay? We're just looking at the general color. The main idea, yes, there are shadows and highlights within the picture, and there's even a little bit of another color, but we're just focusing more on this red type of picture that color that I'm gonna try to recreate. We also have this color of this paper, this kind of yellowy off-white that I'm gonna try and recreate, and then this general blue, okay? If you can try to find an image in a magazine that's more along the lines of this or this. This one's a little bit tricky, but I am a little bit more advanced at this. So try to find 3 images in your magazine and cut them out, glue them on your paper. And then once you've done that, you want to get your paints ready. I'm going to be using gouache today. So gouache is a special type of paint. It's not really used as much as it should be. It's quite a great find if you ever get the chance to work with it. It's a wonderful medium. So I'm going to be using these 4 colors to start to try and make this. There are a bunch of other colors I might need to add in, or some of these colors may not even work, but we're going to give it a shot. And I'm going to be mixing over here on my magic palette. And I'm going to recreate a square right here that is the same general color as this. So I'm going to start by taking some of my paint and mixing it in to see what I get. And I'm just adding a little bit, okay? I'm not taking a whole lot. And notice how I'm mixing and practicing on my palette before I add it to my paper. That's not bad. Let's add just a little bit of white. Okay. And that's pretty spot on. Now let's do a little test on some scratch paper. So I'm just going to, okay, not bad. Let's add just a little bit more white, just to lighten it up a little bit. There we go. That's it. So I made my color. So now I'm going to paint my square. And I didn't even need all of the colors that I got. So that was really lucky. And it doesn't usually take that quick. Usually it takes a long time. So I got really lucky today that I was able to mix one that fast. Okay. And my first one is done. And that is how you do a collage color match. Now I'm gonna do these next 2. All right, so now that I have my colors matching my collage cutouts. They might adjust when they dry, so be mindful of that. It's always a great idea to practice on a separate piece of paper before you lay it down. And again, like when they dry, they'll look completely different. So if they do, you might have to go back. This one's drying a little bit redder than I want, so I might need to go back and add some more white, just kind of pinken it up. Because if you look right here, that matches more, but when it dries, it gets darker. So when it dries, if you want to go back and do another layer on top, just a like with your adjustments to match it just a little bit more, that would be great. And go give it a try.